Good afternoon. I'm hoping you can hear me now. High CPU usage. Let's see how the sound goes. What I might have to do is let's go performance. It's nothing to do with the other channels. What you did miss was me shouting at Zoo because he was doing his Terence and Phillip impression next to me, going meh, 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 meh. Okay, so could you no, it doesn't matter. Well, I just thought you might just do that anyway, just check whether you can hear it and see if it be a little bit helpful rather than just giving me abuse. How are we doing? Are we well? Let me see what I've else I've got open here, because this is going to slow things down. Quit. Okay, all good. Okay, good. Hoping it might not be perfect. You might get the odd pop, little pop, but hopefully it's okay. See if we can see it on here. Oh yes, we'll have on X as well. This is good. How are we all doing? Are we well? We had a good morning of trading. Although I'm saying that it's good morning of trading. We're in the UK, so obviously we've done a little bit this morning. Still working on trying to get this sound working okay, so we can have multiple streams going, so you can all watch from wherever you are on whatever handheld device you might have.
Handheld device.
Is the sound alright? You didn't give me any feedback, by the way. You just ignored me.
It's still popping a little bit. It's nowhere near like it was that day.
Okay, fine.
Just the odd word jumps a little.
Okay. And I am an old man. See, I sound like an old man. I've always spoke like this. Right, I wonder, can I see... The one thing I don't know is, can I see... Connor, futures, brilliant. Okay, so you commenting, I can see both there. Brilliant, okay. Good London session, 3 trades, 3 wins. Well done, Connor. You're flying at the minute, buddy. Absolutely flying. So I've had two wins. So I took this. And what else did I take? We'll go on here. I can't put the screen on this because otherwise the sound breaks up. It's an absolute pain in the butt. So we need to upgrade, but we're going to do that. But let's what time was my other trade? Let's have a look. So we've got 2 minutes until New York Open. We'll have a quick look now. My important levels. So we're below the daily, below the Q, below the daily. We've been very bearish today. It's been a decent morning though. Plenty of trades. And a big golden candle push down. Zoom in for you guys on mobile. There we go. In fairness, you might end up with it early. But but I won't be taking one at 29. I might take one a minute or two after. Let's see. Had a good morning, so I don't want to blow my profit, but I did say I need to be a little bit braver on the live, so. Where was my other? Nope. That was my other. There we go. So that's the one I took earlier. In between what I was doing. Waited for it to drop below the 4 hour. Closed below. We had a red trend wave. And push. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see. So, anybody new? One thing I can't see is numbers. Can't see whether we've got many people on or not. Got a few on a mobile. Welcome, welcome. Please do drop a comment in the chat if you're new. We'd love to. I'm happy to have a conversation. Happy to answer some questions. So if you are new, this is Alpha Zones. Welcome. And I trade live on here most days now. Give you a little understanding of what we do, what Alpha Zones is, how to trade it, what the indicators do, what the strategy is behind them. It's not liking my important levels today. Right, let's get rid of that. Let's try again. Keeps jumping off. Keep getting a red exclamation mark on the important levels. You had it. Weird. I did it again anyway. Okay, so we've got what? On important levels? No, not touched it. So we've got the previous day high up here. London high above the Q. Is that the current Q? Yeah, it's the current Q. The previous day Q above. So what we're looking for, so if there are any of you that are new here, let's have a little look at what we like to see. Go back so I can see the chat here. Yeah, there we go. What we like to see, what we're looking for when we're taking a trade with Alpha Zones. So with Alpha Zones, we're looking for those of you who heard this 100 times already, I apologize, but I think it's good to go over it. We're looking for an entry, so we're looking for a golden candle or a buy and sell signal. We will get more buy and sell signals lining up than we will golden candles, which is fine, but that's what we're looking for, one or the other. On top of that, we're looking for our trend wave to align with the trade that we're going to take. So our trend wave is here, these lines here, 1 and 2. This is in EMA. So we're looking for the trend wave to align, so it's red and bearish, and so is our signal there, so that's why I was happy to take that one, the first two confluences. And we're looking for directional volume, so our volume bubbles which are in, obviously there are other volume bubbles out there. These are the only ones that do it in the way that we do it. They are exclusive to alpha zones, have a specific algorithm that work specifically with alpha zones. So we're looking for directional volume. So what you don't want to see is volume on a bearish candle here, but bullish volume. You want to see bearish volume. So it needs to be directional volume in line with the trade that you're going to take. And we're also looking for to be in line with our 1 hour alpha zone. Obviously our alpha zones, we have multiple. We have our 1 hour, previous 1 hour. We have our 4 hour alpha zone. You can see here, still running here. We're below that at the moment. We've got our daily alpha zone. All very, very important. But when we're taking a trade specific to an entry, the most important one thereabouts when you're looking for it is your 1 hour. So a 1 hour alpha zone, we want to be under it for sell signals and above it for buy signals. Little bit of leeway around the tops and bottoms, but you don't want to be trading into this for a sell or into this here for a buy. You want to be going, you will already want to be through, or at least most of the way through. So we're getting a sell signal now, which is lining up, and finally you're looking for your 3 trend traffic lights, and there's our alert. Bear me a second. So we've got 19 seconds left. Got 3 trend traffic lights. Our trend wave is red. We're below our 1 hour alpha zone. Been reasonably bearish here. Okay. We've got our first target at 37175. We've got our bearish volume. Boosh. 1 trade down. There we go. Happy to take with 2 wins this morning. Base hits, baby. That's all I'm taking. I'm not going to be risking my profit.
Another 90
I will throw stuff. I've got like wires and mints.
In and out intensive.
1 down, guys. GG. GG. Anyone else take the trade? Anyone else take the trade? You take the trade too?
Yes, I took the trade.
Good
I
man.
need to trade now for the rest of the day and go home.
Then don't trade. Do some fucking funky stuff on my videos.
Fix the sound first.
Yeah.
To be fair, this could run now. Could be a big runner.
I'm not gonna lie. If it was my first trade of the day, I'd have just gone break even and tried to go for TP3 here. There's nothing there underneath.
I missed 2 trades before this started, both of which would have been winners, and this would have been my runner because I'd already hit target on both those trades. This one would have been right. I've already hit good profit target. I'll take partial of the first bit and let it run because I'm already on target. But because it's the first trade, I just wanted to get P&L. Is it gone?
Roy, GG. Well done, Roy. Matthew, got a little bit of that one. Beautiful. Fantastic. Oh, I'm so pleased. Nothing makes me happier on these streams than you guys taking these trades. Even if I miss them, I don't care. I don't care. I'd be much happier when you're on here and you're getting entries, taking trades. All right, maybe I do care. Maybe I care a little bit. There's no need for that. If you'd have seen his face then, he looked then as if to say that I wasn't shouting down the phone the other night because I was missing trades on the live. You're about to call me out, weren't you? You fucking liar. Okay. Maybe I care a little bit, but I'm still very, very happy when you guys take them.
I'll take them.
Bastard. I can feel your eyes burning the side of my head. Liar. Okay, so obviously we ran through that quite quickly then. You want an entry, you want your trend wave, you want directional volume, you want to be under your 1 hour alpha zone, and you want your trend traffic lights to align. 3 trend traffic lights, everything there aligned for our confluences. We've got a lovely huge directional volume bubble on there as well. So if it's going to push through, when you've got a wick like this, we're making our entries are a stop order just below to make sure that when we enter, the directional volume pushes through. Our stop loss is here, the red line above, to make sure that actually we don't want to be taking too much risk. I enter with an ATR stop here, so we've got our risk calculator, which comes with alpha zones as well, which allows you to measure exactly how much you want to risk. So I don't want to risk more than 500 on that trade. And that told me that on MNQ I needed 4 contracts. Simple as that. And if the next one comes in, when the next trade happens, I can change this to a golden candle if the golden candle lines up. And the next signal, as soon as the next signal appears, this will amend itself automatically to tell me how much to risk, where my TP1 is, TP2, TP3, and then we can make a judgment on whether we think it's going to 1, 2, or 3, when we want to go break even, all those bits. We should have held it now.
That next Q level below.
So all those really, really valuable points of why we're taking a trade and what we're looking for to keep us in a trade. Guys, if you are new here and haven't seen us before, please do give us a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. We do appreciate it. It helps us a lot. The more people we can get it out to, the more people I can see on these lives taking those trades, getting those winners. And if you do want to trade with alpha zones, we'll throw the link in the chat. I'll do that now for you. Someone's too busy. There we go. I put it in the chat.
So the chats aren't linked. So the mobile vertical. Does yours go to both of them? Hang on, I'll check.
I'll just put it on multi.
Yeah, it goes on all of them, yeah. So I couldn't have done it anyway, you'd have to do it.
No, I wrote it on, you're on mobile, and I did it on mobile.
Ah.
So I wouldn't be able to tell.
Do you want me to check the other one?
No, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to pop it in. Yeah, in the multi. I'm going to pop it in the multi-stream, even though it's again, it doesn't matter. My stream. I do what I want. So I popped it in the chat.
Yeah, there's only one on the other one.
On that, so that'll be the latest one that I've just put, and I did that on multi-stream, so that should go right across the board. Brilliant. Okie dokie. So because of our confluences there, something else that you're probably going to want to know when you're looking for, am I going to get a trade, am I not going to get a trade? One of the things you're going to be looking for is, okay, well, we've had a golden candle here and we've had a sell signal, so what's next? Well, you can't get another. The only way you're going to get another is for what we would class as such as a reset. And to get that reset, we need a bullish golden candle so that to show that we've gone internally bullish here. And that's the only way that we can get a bearish golden candle. And you can only get one of these signals after a golden candle in the same direction. So if this just carries on down, we won't get any more. And we won't get any more until we get a little pullback. It takes one of the little highs and then gives us another move in the bearish direction again. So right now, we're just going to have to wait and see. So just to repeat that, just so you understand what I'm saying. For an entry, we're looking for a golden candle or a buy and sell signal. Once we've had the golden candle and the sell signal, we're then looking for the needs to happen, or at least the golden candle in the bullish direction, for us to be able to get this in the bearish direction again, if we're expecting to be bearish. Obviously, if we're expecting to be bullish, we can get there any time. So let's have a little look. Port levels, just working again. What's going on with my chart today? So just to see this green line here, for us to get a bullish golden candle, it needs to close above there. That is our lowest point. So that's what we're waiting for. But right now, we're not getting a lot of that. Brilliant. So that's another one on the Discord. Gummy Bears took that trade as well. So another one on the Discord who's just took that trade, and he's done for the day. Fantastic. Well done, pal. I don't think he's on the stream. That's a shame.
It just shows though. We all know what we're looking for.
Taking the right trades. And how easy was that? We just wait. 9:35. We know we've had a golden candle just before the open, so we know we would need a golden candle in the bullish side to get a buy signal, and or if we're going to go bearish, we know we can get a sell signal. We just got to wait for everything to align. It aligns the candle before, but you don't have bearish volume. You only have bullish volume. Is it still fighting? And then 9:35, we get a push down, hard push down, huge amount of bearish directional volume, and bang to target. So we've not got much below us in regards to important levels from an indicator perspective. Let's have a little check.
It's a running potential run a day, I think. Okay, have we filled the gap from the beginning of the week? Let's have a look.
Not sure if we filled the Q gap actually.
We're just doing that now. We're inside the Q gap from Monday, so we got a little bit lower.
What price is the?
It's on the Q. It's 612. On NQ, it is gap fill 25194.
194.
25194.
So it's just here. Okay.
Just over 200.
So a lot of the time, what you see with a Q gap fill is that it doesn't very much fill a bit, come back a couple of hours later, fill a bit more, come back a bit, and then go back up, and then fill a bit more. What you often find is, other than a little bit of internal structure, when it goes to fill the gap, it usually, in one fell swoop over a period of time, goes and fills it, and then either goes through or reverses, but it doesn't often fill a bit, come back, fill a bit more, come back. So as you see, obviously, once it started down here, you've got this sweeping move. New York, obviously, New York wanted to fill this. So let's see, it's filled most of it up to now. interestingly. I actually think the mobile view for mobile isn't great. Looks great on computers.
But when you're on a mobile.
But you go onto X and it's chopped.
Yeah, that's because X is a different format to YouTube. You go on YouTube, it's perfect.
Might just need to just bring the edges in ever so slightly so that it fits on all of them.
That's right. It'll be the you need to change the stream format rather than design. It's just a stream format.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you blame me.
The interesting thing is, like, mine's got the island at the top. Obviously, it fills all the way from the top.
Yeah. So is mine. Well, no, yours is.
Yours is newer.
Yeah, mine's still 3 years old. Like, just
Yeah.
yours is really old.
Yeah. Oh.
So the whole. Yeah, mine only just takes the top a little bit.
Yeah. Like you say, I'll just make it that bit smaller.
Matthew, gold is printed a sell signal, but it was so far from the 50 average line I stayed out. It just ran to profit, but you stay out if a sell signal is extended too far, or just take it mechanically. Definitely not mechanical, first and foremost.
It was below the daily, and we had a low important level just below it, TP target. So there was a reason for it to come a little lower. If the sell signals on that candle.
Yeah, I wouldn't have minded it being that far from the 50 with a draw for price.
Yeah, below the daily as well.
Yeah, you've come below the daily. I can see that you've got an important level there. Is that the previous 4 hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, previous 4 hour is a good draw for price to pull down to, and you target your first TP1. What I would say is at that point there, I would be targeting that important level rather than TP1, just to make sure I don't get tapped in and then tapped out, or at least be going break even at that point in case it doesn't. But it goes well into the golden zone. But no, there's no issue with that trade. It's closed below the daily after pushing through.
I'd have a smaller stop as well. I'd probably have my stop above the.
Okay. Yeah, Zeus just saying he'd have had his stop above the entry candle rather than the sell signal.
Like, it's going to come back above the daily. We don't want that anyway.
Long ways to go yet. Cheers. Keep the faith, man.
It's got a 5 minute.
5 minute golden candle.
No,
Oh.
on gold.
Oh, right, yeah.
5 minute sell signal.
That's the end of my conversation on gold.
There was a 5.
Anytime, Matthew. That's what we're here for. That's why we come on.
We had a question about higher time frames this morning about using the 5 minute and the 15 minute.
I've seen that, yeah.
Which we recommended. Ideally, the best one right now is the 5 minute compared to the 15. But there was a 5 minute sell signal that's just a target. There was the 9:35 5 minute candle.
So I need to move in. I'm still sat on the 5 minute here. I thought, didn't look like it'd only been 2 minutes since. Jesus, losing my mind a little bit. Okay, so yeah, so we had our bullish golden candle up, which obviously means that if we are going to continue down, then now we can, in regards to our entries. But we are way down from the hourly. Q gap to fill. For those of you on mobile, 194. I didn't put it on, did I? I've got to remember that. The lines don't sit. So yeah, the Q gap is right about here. So there's a bit of bearish volume after this retracement. Is it going to continue on? Yeah, there is ever so slightly a little bit of stuttering, mate. We are working on
Just need to replace the computer.
we're working on it. We just got to replace the computer, doing the dual setup that we need to be able to do. Takes a little bit more power than we thought we needed, so we'll get there. Appreciate the heads up though. Yeah, so to answer your question, cheers. Yes, we just taken this one before you came on. If you didn't see that one, 935. And is the other one I've taken here? I took this one, and I think the other one was 625. Yeah, and this one was the 4 hour. There we go. So that's my three for the morning. 3 for 3. 3 wins. So if we get another one, well, I'd like there to be another one for you guys. But if not, so be it. I'll take a winning day. Absolutely. Let's see what price is going to do first. So breaking above the 50. See whether it can hold it or not. What I am going to do. No, I'm not going to put the heat on. Are you cold?
Yeah. Put your jacket back on.
You put the heat on for it,
Thank you.
He's like a nan.
I've got cold toes.
Cold toes.
Yeah.
You wear knitted shoes.
Yes, that's why I've got cold toes.
Not wearing knitted shoes then.
Yeah.
He's vegan, you see. He's not really. They're made out of hemp. I could carry on, but I'm going to shut up.
These were made in the best sweatshop ever.
Oh.
Only the best night sweatshops.
Oh. There we go. Can I have one here with a little bit of music in?
Bit of Dolly Parton.
I don't actually know if the music I put on is on this setup.
Let me see if I can hear it. Oh, there's no music actually playing.
What, isn't there?
No.
Ah, must have put it on the new.
Sorry.
So come up, rejected off that 50 there. So as I said, it might. Let's have a look, studio mode. No, that's just going to slow things down. Let's not mess on the computer, right?
Yeah, I think it was.
No, I'm just going to make it worse. I'm just going to... So let's see, we're still under our hourly. We are slowing down. Still got bullish volume though. Still got a reasonably decent ATR, 27.9. My belief at the minute is it's still coming to fill that Q gap. But as we all know, it can all be wrong.
It's 10 a.m.
It is 10 a.m. Didn't even look at that. Appreciate that. So let's see what our new 4-hour candle does. 4-hour candles are very important. Anyone that tells you different is talking nonsense, in my humble opinion. See that big bearish volume there. See if we get a push down. Can often get this sort of push before it goes bullish though, so we need to be a little bit careful. It's just because I said I wanted to put music on does not mean you can sing. There is a cat dying somewhere.
You said you wanted music in your ear.
Yeah, not that. Somebody in pain.
Here we go.
Okay, let's keep an eye on it, guys. So we're coming below our 4-hour. Our traffic lights do not align, just as a word of warning. Price action is still orange. Our 1-minute buyers and sellers is still green, so buyers are still in control. We've still got bullish volume. Right, there we go. So our 1-minute buyers have taken over in the trend. We're getting a bearish golden candle coming under the 4-hour. Trend wave's gone red again. I wish I could play normal music on the stream. It drives me insane.
Not being able to.
I might, what I'm thinking about doing, and this is what I was thinking about, this is a middle of the night one. Just get some AI music made that I really, really like, that doesn't belong to anyone.
Yeah.
And then just put that on loop. Some like chilled beats. Probably the best way to do it, isn't it?
It is.
Because a lot of the other music stuff's just crap.
Correct.
Like the copyright free stuff. What?
Is that what you're going to do there?
I think so. Okay, so we've got 2 red traffic lights. We don't have a third yet. We're still waiting for our signal. We're still waiting for our third traffic light. As always, guys, this is for entertainment purposes only. Trade at your own risk. Waiting for a sell signal, Roy. Are you waiting? Let's see. So we're still going bearish. Still waiting for our third traffic light. So if it breaks this previous 4-hour low, you would expect that we're going to get this push down, maybe to our little QQQ here. So now we got our 3 red traffic lights. So just to confirm, we've got our trend wave, we've got our 3 trend traffic lights, we're under our 1 hour, we're under our 4 hour. We're only waiting for an entry, and an entry with bearish directional volume. And if that plays out, hopefully, we get a little bit of movement down here. Some, at least, being sensible, if we get enough movement to the 4 hour, and then maybe a bit further. Okay, so we're getting our sell signal now. We would need volume to kick in for that to come back down. It's gone the wrong way, so no trade, no trade. Right, so let's just go over why is it no trade. Before it took here, before it took this entry point on this line, it took the high. So we do not take that trade. And that's why, if any, well, you will, I'm going to post a video once we finish this. We've already recorded it from yesterday's price action. You will see that was about 6 or 7 all throughout the day that this system kept you out of them. When there's a signal and it took the high before it took the low, or the low before it took the high, we didn't take the trades, and it kept you out of all them losses. It's a wonderful system. Okay, so if I push back up to the 4 hour, as I said, you can get this. So will we get this rejection at the 4 hour, or are we looking at this being this, putting in the low and then going on? I knew you were waiting for it, Roy. I hope you stayed out, follow the rules. There are obviously some things in what we do that will fit with your own trading systems, and I'd always implore you, this is what this is for. It's a great base level for you to trade from, and then to add to your own systems, whether you spend time studying smart money, ICT, DR, photon, whatever it is. There's lots of excellent systems out there that you may well have already learned, but this will give you an unbelievable footing. Okay, so let me just check my settings. Right, turn my chop filter off there. So we're coming above the hour, above the 4 hour. We've got a buy signal, bullish volume. Let's see if it closes above that 4 hour. And it does. So we've got 465. See if we can get a push up with the bullish volume. See, right now the volume's pretty neutral here. Right, well, I'm going to close that for a small loss. It's not what I wanted to see with a tiny wick in and then the push up, which is absolutely fine. I'm a little bit cautious with that, but I'm going to protect my winnings for today. I'm certainly not going to be taking too much of a risk. Hopefully, for those of you who are in, that will run on. But the first breakthrough on the 4 hour, we could get this push down test, so I'm just going to keep a little bit of caution there. Let's see. So hopefully we can get some bullish volume again and push through. There's that bullish volume. Go on. That close to target. Should be BE really if you're not already. If you're looking for a TP1. Let's see. Still think it could go up.
Bullish volume on the 5 minute. We've had a 5 minute bearish golden candle, which we've just pushed through.
Bullish or bearish?
Bullish.
Yeah.
We get close to target, I'd take profit. It's probably pushed through, but it's just one of them. There we go.
Nearly there.
Boom.
There you go. Fabulous. Come on, GG, who took it?
I did.
Well done, Zoo. Well done.
No, I did take it on back. And now I'm sort of done for the day. Now I'm done for the day. I know, but it's just a little bit more. just add a little bit more. It was just add a little bit more. I'll just trade the competition account now. I won't trade the.
Don't trade your paid accounts now. You've already up. You won.
Yeah.
Leave it at that. J bottles didn't have a signal on my chart.
He's got chop filter on.
You must have chop filter on.
Definitely chop filter.
Exited at BE. That's fine.
Yeah, it is.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. You won the first one as well. Don't.
Well, it was a little bit. We are counter, so everything's been bearish. We're retracing back up, and very often, you know, like when you look at the replays, you see these ones where we're trending down, where the first one doesn't go on and hit target,
Yeah.
and it's the second one that does. So there is absolutely nothing wrong with the BE on that trade.
Oh yeah. The chat's popping up on the mobile.
Okay. Just not coming up on your desktop. On the desktop. Have you turned it so it only shows on mobile?
No. No. Both there. Don't know. Anyway, mess with performance. I'll talk about it later. But I can see it.
Is that performance mode?
Yeah. I spent a lot of time on that yesterday.
Interesting. That's quite a V-shaped recovery.
Chop filter is off. What I'd say then, mate, is all my settings are default, other than I've changed the trade setup where they're for ATR targeting. So I turn the top one off, turn the next two on, the next one off, and then the next two on. Other than that, it's completely default settings. So if you're having an issue or you think what their settings on the screen,
Did he have the golden candle?
the only difference I ever have on is the chop filter. Did he have the golden candle?
Yeah.
Did you have the golden candle? Did you see the golden candle on there, Jay?
10:07.
10:07. Yep. If you can see the golden candle,
Just in case it's got any golden candle.
if you can't see the golden candle at 10:07, then it'll be one of your golden candle filters. Yep, golden candle was off.
Not there though.
Sorted?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay then, so we're having a golden candle to the downside. Everything else is bullish. One or two things. It's going to be that big pullback, continue on down, or
You haven't had any bearish volume in that move though. You don't see that pullback doji candle. Although I do like it, this is a nice place to reject from the previous hour.
yeah.
Now we're getting bearish volume.
Yeah, running two charts. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I can see 6. If I can actually see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can see 10 at the moment. So I understand your pain. It does get slightly confusing. But this is the only one that matters right now. Can I go for my 0.6 target settings? Absolutely, buddy. No problem at all. So, we go here. Tick tick off enable trade setup and tick off enable trade setup on signal. So golden candle and signal, tick them off. And we, instead of it being the standard, because they are the R based 1R, half an R, 1R, 1.5R, that's what they are. These are your enable points and ticks. So if you had, you'd have 5 points, 10 points, or 15 points. But if you click use ATR target instead of using the 5, 10, and 15, it will use your ATR target percentage. So you've got an ATR of 30, and in your settings, your TP1. As you can see, it says ATR target 1 is a percentage, so it's 50%. So it's 50% of your ATR. So that's 15. So when you look at that, you'll see it's not 24. That's a golden candle. That's why. Sorry. There we go. What have I got on? 1 minute. Maybe question myself now.
Are you really a man?
Pardon? You're just being rude. You're just being rude. It's like unnecessary nastiness. Well, the ATR was much bigger there. In fact, you know what? Let me just see. What was the ATR on my signal? The ATR was 50 there. So just to give you an example. So at that point there, at your entry, it should be 25.
Let's fucking go.
No, it's not. What am I doing? Losing my mind. ATR target, what am I doing?
First target is 50%.
Yeah.
The ATR. Where's she? Go. No, you still got the other ones on as well. Go back to it. You got them both on. Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you tick some.
You need to enable ticks and points. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it uses the ATR instead of ticks and points.
Okay, so it should be 50%.
Yeah.
So just make sure, because obviously you've got here, and there's your entry.
No, it's the other way up. That's the stop loss. Your stop loss is based
Ah, losing my mind. Okay, yeah. Apologies. So you got your first target. There we go. Is
half of the
it's
ATR.
half of the ATR. Not your stop. Sorry. So yeah, TP1 is 25 at 50%. It's gone the wrong way. Losing my mind. I knew I was doing it wrong. Okay, so we've had that pull into the 4 hour, into the hourly.
See the view from rejection of the previous hour? It is a perfect rejection of the
Let me
previous
just,
hourly after zone.
yeah, let me just show you this. Let me just turn this up a little bit so you can see. There you go. Look at this. This is one of the reasons we built alpha zones. Look at this. This is your 1 hour alpha zone here. Previous. Look how it respects it. If price is going to go bullish, look at this. It's straight in, and then we come back up above the 4 hour, above the hourly. Comes straight in. Doesn't close inside. Wicks into it and comes back down. It's the power of the alpha zones. You join late, Pickles. You worry me when you do that.
No, he's had a good day. He's had a good day. He's had a good day.
How's your day been, mate? Sue said you've had a good day. Yes, and off the... Yeah, see. I haven't got it on. Probably should have, but I haven't. 200. Yeah, straight off the 200 as well.
Double confluence.
Look at that. Ping.
Yeah, beautiful. Bearish short candle, bearish volume on that.
Bang.
There's your entry. That's the floor.
And this is where we teach a base level strategy here. To try and, especially for newer traders, to try and get profitable. But there are plenty of other entries around alpha zones, and the more and more you learn about alpha zones, the more that you'll get confident to take trades that are outside of a simplistic rule set. Because look at this, you can sit there and go, it's wicked up, closes below, comes back down, golden candle, straight back to the previous tower. Zoo took that trade. You better not be on the competition. You promised no more trades on your paid accounts. You're in big trouble. 350 up. Yes. Yes, Mark. Well done, mate. What's your target for the day, or are you done? $1 million. $1 million.
$1 billion.
Let's see if we can push down, get underneath the 4 hour and the hourly. Should have bought more drinks. You forget because you're talking all the time.
What?
Like when we sit here, normally,
yeah,
it's just you do a lot of talking. So I do a lot more listening.
Yeah.
When we're not on the live. Like I just like no. So, but when I'm on the live, I've got to do the talking, which is not the normal thing. So I get thirstier. So we've had 3 red traffic lights. Ooh. Our trend wave has crossed over and gone red. We're coming under the 4 hour, under the hourly. Roy's waiting. Fastest finger first, Roy. Well, we'd need some volume for it to be a signal, for it to be an entry for us. There we go. There's your volume. So we've got our entry. If it stays, let's see if price it's not closed below yet. Bearish volume. Look at that. Just keep an eye on that. So it's closed on the bottom of that alpha zone. So let's just be careful. I think it's going to take the top before it takes the bottom. So it's going to close side. Oh, nice. Wasn't watching the 5. Bearish golden candle on the 5 minute with bearish volume.
Two bearish travel line dots on the 5 minute as well. If first TP for the 5 minute is TP2 on the 1 minute. Looks like we might need a little bit of a retracement.
Okay. That's me in. See, we got to push down with 20 odd seconds left on this.
Be careful now. No, it has to go straight through. Straight through.
Needs to go through, or it's going to come back.
That's it.
Go on.
Bearish volume as well. Go on.
Go on. A little bit more.
TP1 done. There's a good chance this could go all the way to the lows. But not straight away. That's quite a long move down.
Okay, TP1.
Right, 323. There we go.
Beautiful. There we go. There's the push. GG.
There's the 5 minute target and the 1 minute 2 TP2 hit.
Well in, J Bottles. Get to work, mate. Have a good day. $290 on an eBay is a good day, mate. It's a good day. Well done.
Push, look at that push.
Beautiful.
Coming for the rest of the field. Down to the lows. Let's go. Come on.
Johnny in the Discord. 3 for 3 today. Yes.
Yes, buy and sell indicator on trading view. Simple.
By a mile.
Buy and buy.
GG. Top fellas back in profit on the funded. Yes, Pickles. Yes. After a rough time as well. Nice one, buddy. Made up. Well done.
Let's go, pickle.
Right, well, let's see if we get another one, but I'm not going to stay on forever today. Take some wins and...
It's been 3 wins.
3 wins. I was almost beat. It was about $20. I got out on one of them.
It's only been
In
an hour.
fairness.
It's been an hour.
An hour. 1 hour, 3 wins.
That's
There is no buy and sell indicator out there like this. There just isn't. So guys, I think 3 wins deserves a little like on the stream if you haven't already.
I agree.
And then the only signal out of all of them, winning signal, winning signal, winning signal, winning signal, the only one that wasn't a winning signal is the one signal that we didn't get tapped in on because the system keeps us out of it. What more do we need?
Here we go. New lows.
Yes, Mark, I did. I took the signal just after 9:30. I said to myself, I've got to stop fannying out at the 9:30 ones. So I took it. Yes, I always get a little bit worried because it's so volatile at that time, but they keep playing out. And just don't over risk. Use me. That's what I've decided. Just use me ATR. Stop. Is what it is. If it's a winning trade, as proven yet again.
The only thing is, literally, you had the sell signal at 9:07.
Yep.
Which I fucked up and missed. I was looking at that one as well.
Well, I took that one. 9:07. I took.
The
Yeah.
9:07, yeah.
Took the 9:07. Took the 9:35.
Yeah.
Stayed out of the 10:05 because we get tagged in.
Yeah.
Took the 10:08 that these guys got a winning trade on. I got BE'd on, being a little bit cautious because I was already up.
Yeah.
And took the sell signal at 10:28 like you did. Another winning trade. Donking start to the day.
Yeah, I made up. But been a really good day.
Yeah, honestly, Mark, with those 9:31 to 9:35, 9:41s, I'm gonna take them as long as everything lines up properly. I'm gonna take them. I'm just gonna not over risk on them. Just gonna be sensible on it. But it's a nice early trade. It's normally the start of the stream. It's a good way to start. They play out more often than not. So
I think key things with them ones are like it was in the, like we're below the daily, we're below the queue.
it was in direction, wasn't it? Definitely.
Do you know what I mean? Like everything's bearish. The new hour opens on there. The new 4 hour opens on there. Like it's a really bearish
I wasn't expecting a quick sweep down for a 4 hour and then it disappearing. You know what I mean? Like we can often see, where you're targeting it, but there was plenty of room for the trade, and I felt confident with it. And sometimes that's what it's about. You gotta have confidence in your system, confidence in your strategy. You know, if I don't think it looks good, then I won't take it. But I was kind of had a rule in my head before that I just wasn't taking them because it was so early. But I'm not going to keep that rule. I'm gonna take them as I find them. I'm going to treat each trade individually.
That's exactly it. Every trade is a unique moment in time.
Exactly. That's why when everyone says about being mechanical, it's like, if we could get a mechanical system that's always profitable all the time,
it's not just
then everyone would just build a bot and crack on, wouldn't they? But systems,
like I fucked up with that fucking entry, didn't I? Movement target is going to be stop loss.
Yeah.
For humans.
Yeah.
So unless it's a bot, it's like human error.
But this is as close as you're going to get.
It is.
Rule-based entry systems, rule-based indicators, algorithmic-based indicators, volume-based, high probability-based, price action-based, real-time price action-based, and then that little bit of iron skill, not all iron skill, and a little bit of an indicator. I mean, that's the balance that we're trying to shift, where you can get 80% of the support, and that little bit of skill added to it can make you a great trader. Can't do everything for you, but we can give you a real good setting on the way. But great start to the day. Did you take it, Roy? This heater makes me laugh. I always get to a point where I go, oh, it's lovely in here, which is usually about 4 minutes before I go, fucking hell, it's too hot in here.
Oh, I tell you what, let's turn it down a second.
It's got a different heat setting.
Yeah. Although this seems pointless.
What, the blower?
Yeah.
It doesn't change. That's either on or off, by the
Yeah.
way.
Why has it got a directional thing so if it goes...
Instead of just turn on or off.
Yeah. I'll turn it all the way round and it doesn't change.
It's a shame. If we'd have got a little, if it had closed above, then we'd have had that bullish golden candle and then come below. But see, let's not get greedy.
That low is looking like it wants to be touched.
Right. Zoo wants to touch the low. Whatever you say, Zoo. Whatever you say.
Aggressively as well. I want to touch it aggressively. Got a sell signal on the 5 minute.
Ooh, 5 minute sell signal. If you're swinging this. Leave it. Leave it. Warren, no, I trade on Trader 8. Which I would happily put on here, but if I put Trader 8 on here, right now, until I change this PC, it's what we found out the last 2 days, A few of the guys who were on with us, we'll lose all signal, etc. But you know, I trade on TradeAway, not TradingView.
Boosh, boosh, aggressively through.
You took that on the challenge, didn't you?
Yes.
It's all right. Well done.
It's a 5-minute trade.
You took the 5-minute signal.
257 is my runner.
So it's took that 4 hour, yeah?
So if you imagine it, if we'd have had bearish volume, if we'd have got a bearish volume candle, that first candle that closed below the Q with bearish volume would have been our signal. And come on, douche. The next 5-minute target hit as well. 3,430 on the challenge.
Well done. 3.5 grand on the challenge. Well done, Zoo. What do you trade on, Warren?
Even though it's fucking pointless. It just needs to be in the top 200.
You want to stay there, though?
Yeah, that's true. Right, let's see if that Q's filled the gap. It's at the gap now to the tick. So let's see if it wants to trade through it.
It's at the gap. I thought it was 194.
That's the NQ gap.
Ah, sorry.
So the Q, and obviously this is why it's important to keep an eye on the Q as well, because obviously the Q's filled its gap, but it's whether NQ's going to carry on for NQ as well. We'll see.
Let's see.
Trading through it. So good sign.
Let's see. It's coming for it, isn't it?
200s. It's almost there.
Like a glove.
This is why it's important though, like when you see days like this where there is a gap and we are on the way, it's like they are a great one to leave runners for.
Mark said GG.
GG Mark.
Use TradeAway, never felt comfortable trading on TradingView. I'll be honest with you, mate, we've both done it, we've all done it. We hated it. Hated trading on TradingView. I love TradingView as a platform. It's been fantastic. It's been what we've built everything on, obviously. But
also got massive delays on my trade copier.
yeah, you got loads of delays on the trade copier. I just felt like it wasn't filling properly. Well, it wasn't filling properly. It was doing some, and then you have to go back again and get some more. Just we never had that issue. Very rarely ever had issues like that on TradeAway. He's a ninja, man.
Yeah, ninja and TradeAway.
Yes, Johnny. Here he is. Just talking about you before, mate. Zoo was saying some terrible things.
I was. Called me a stupid farmer.
It wasn't Johnny who called you a super farmer. That was a few of us. Johnny, 3 wins from 3 today. Same here. Well, we're on 4.
Making bread.
We're on 4 on a BE. That's what I'm on. 4 on a BE. I'm not counting $20 as a loss. Mark, you went on mobile. You on TradingView. That hurts my soul. Took the last golden candle too.
Off the 1 hour at the top.
Good trade. Good trade, Johnny. So we just, I don't know if you weren't on. I don't think. Were you on before when we went through that trade? And why that was a little bit more of an advanced trade that you could take? Don't think you were. Maybe you were. Maybe you're just quiet. I can't see everyone. That's the difference when it was on Zoom. I could see who was on.
Yeah.
I used to be able to see a lot of these people as well, but also likes of um, Aaron, Alex Ball, yeah. Used to be able to see a few, good few. I haven't seen Alex for a while actually. VWAP rejection, overall downtrend, previous hour high and more.
This is the beauty. You
Love it.
add
I love that, you know.
confluences.
Because you're adding confluences that we're not using there that I completely agree with, by the way. Very important. But yes, that was we mentioned this is straight out of the previous hour here.
200 as well.
Straight off the 200 EMA. What did you just say?
I said I just trade alpha zones.
You've been facetious now.
No, it just means in like I trade the rejection of the alpha zone because we're stepping down, and when we get those stepping downs,
Yep.
they are very often you get that retracement back to the previous, and then that continuation of down. They are incredible trades.
Jeez. So come down, retrace here, then down, down, down. Hour? Yeah, just zoomed out. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
You see the size of your screen? Like, you've got an IMAX there, and you're questioning what I've got on my screen. Screw you.
All the last three. 1, 2, drop down. Come back up again. Continue on down.
It's a beautiful rejection of the previous 4 hour. But T, listen, the calculator is a life changing. That makes me happy. Cheers, Johnny. It is a godsend, isn't it? To not have to think about it, to just literally look at that and go, I need 9 contracts. Done. It is. It's the reason we did it, though. It's the reason we did it is because it was something I always struggled with. He's a bit better than that at me, but I always struggled with it. I know you still want the guidance, but you were better at it than me.
What I was thinking is, one of the things that we could do is add the option to tick off rows. So rather than having to have the whole thing on, it could just be, well, you know what, I don't want to know where my stop loss is, I don't want to know where the TP is. However, you could just have that contracts line. Yeah. And the risk, so you could pick the rows that you want on, which would just reduce the size of it.
Good shout. What I might do is, these are for early next year, to be honest with you. Yeah. But with the calculator as well, what I might also add is I might add, you'll be able to tick them on and off, but I might add that to be the buy and sell signals and the golden candle as a contract, as a contract list here.
If we're going to do that, what we'll also do is add the...
rather than you having to change them on the drop down.
Yeah, we'll add the profit amount as well. So how much you'll make a TP1, how much you'll make a TP2,
yes, a good shout.
how much you'll make a TP3. Yeah.
There's a few things in the pipeline for that, but I agree. I appreciate the feedback. I'm glad you're getting some value out of it. It's just a simple little thing, but having it on the chart there is so helpful. Well, we think so anyway, so I'm glad you do too.
I've used a few, and it's by far the easiest and best.
I found some of them really cumbersome, really difficult to, just, it wasn't where you could just, in the moment, just know. I don't have to do anything. If it's a golden candle I'm waiting for, I'll change it. If it's a buy and sell signal, I'll change it. But other than that, don't have to touch anything.
So we're down to the 200s. Almost completely fill the gap.
Look at our Q gap.
That's NQ gap.
Gap, sorry, get me English out. It's lucky our wives don't watch us on the lives. Okay, so we're coming down to our NQ gap. Let's see what we get. Is it going to tick this and run? Or is it going to smash through? Or are we going to get a really bearish day? I feel like this could be some level of resistance here. So if we did get a big push to the upside here, then even though we are under the hourly here, oh, actually saying that's 10:57, so new hour could change this all. 3 minutes, new hour. But if we got a push in this direction, even though we are under the hourly, we might consider a little scalp up if everything else aligns. But let's wait and see. Anyone else in here using the calculator? Well, Johnny's enjoying it. Anyone else use it? Anyone else not using it and struggling with sizing? Leave it. Not a word. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. See, look at this. Bearish, bearish, bearish. All with bullish volume here.
Width's mine, the fill.
Oh, was my line wrong?
Well, it's basically right. Yeah, I mean, I had it just slightly above, but it looks like it's pretty much done. But yeah. If you want it to be fucking absolutely precise.
What I'd like to be. I've just got my drawings that side. That's about to do right now.
There's a wick. Because of that, I couldn't quite see it there. So 20175. Filled. That's what I said, 200s.
20175.
201.75. Gap fill.
So it's done.
Gap fill's done.
Okay, yep. Gap fill's done. Now get the bullish golden candle.
Reaction now the gap fill's done.
So we said could be once it taps this, which it has. Obviously, it's just said it's up 201, which is here. No, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, so it's come out, it's tapped, filled the gap. Got a bullish golden candle. We've got plenty of bullish volume at the bottom here as it's just done it. Let's push through. Let's see if we get a changeover. So he's on a roll.
Today.
4,430 on your Tradeify cup.
Yeah.
Well done. Killing it, brother.
Now down at 83. Last day tomorrow. I'm just not going to trade tomorrow. There's no point. No, I am not trading. There's no point. That's it. Advance to the next round.
I don't believe him.
Screw you again.
So we've only got one trend. We've only got one green traffic light there. So as it stands right now.
And but it's a great example of like it doesn't fit general narrative why you would take that golden candle.
Yep.
However, we've just come down and filled the gap. Bullish volume is stepping in at the moment where we're filling the gap. We then have strong reaction of filling the gap with a golden candle. It is, you know, like you can't create. That's not an everyday thing.
No, and it's that kind of reaction off what has been a draw on price. It's not natural price action when it comes to. It is natural that it will go there, but it's not natural as in indicators can tell you, oh, actually, this is when you would expect to reverse, because an indicator can't read that.
That's like time with the indicator, time with these confluences, knowing that okay, we get that sort of bullish volume kicking at that point, that sort of reaction. This is high probability trade.
Even if it does carry on down, we're expecting a big push from there in the other way.
Not wicking it and coming.
Well, as we called, by the way, as we said, chance here we'll get a reaction off this level. It's exactly what we've got.
Yeah, watch when you fill the gap.
What are you whacking on your keyboard again, Mark? It's either that, or you're eating a Snickers and you're really, really enjoying it.
What is that?
Whatever it is, he's having fun. That's all good. He's had a winning day. Just don't turn your camera on.
Yeah. Also got divergence on the 5 minute, which we don't talk about.
Okay, so we're getting a bearish golden candle. Coming under that new 1 hour.
Oh.
Of course, it's a double bottom in here.
Yeah. Like, even though I like to take these out of 1 hour, it's got bullish volume on it now. I definitely would not be taking that.
No, I don't like that. Now look at this, just to give you an example. So since 9 o'clock, we've come down, we've pushed up, took the previous hour, we've pushed all the way down here with very little pullback. There's a little bit here, reacted off this, we've come up, straight off, decent reaction off the gap fill, and then we've got a golden candle here, bullish volume. So one, you're taking an entry with bullish volume, but importantly, you could end up with this double bottom and then still goes. Because if you remember, what did we have below us? All we had was the gaps, really. And then everything else is up here. Everything else, we've got our daily, our important levels, is got to have that. So, but yeah, we've got our previous day high above, we've got London high, we've got the 4 hours, the daily. So Be careful. But if everything aligns, then everything aligns, and the choice is yours. Bickle's phone was in his pocket. Apparently it was a mince pie. I don't believe him. He's 490 up for the day.
It's not dick texting us.
Texting us with his mince pie.
Mr. Winky wanted to say.
You couldn't keep it in, could you? You couldn't keep it in, could you?
No.
Neither could he, apparently. But I do love a mince pie, Mark.
In that context that we've just been talking about.
He's just saying he's having his afternoon mince pie. He was having one yesterday. Good mince pie.
I do like good mince pie.
Oh.
A festive one.
Why would you have one that's not festive?
During summer?
Okay, so the interesting bit would be whether the sell signal comes down and closes below here. And if it does take that low, then it might be a little bit interesting. We might get a bit more push down.
It's a really,
He's having his mince pie. He's just saying that.
Where's that from? Is that a Greg's one?
That looks like a Greg's one.
Greg's ones are good.
They're alright.
Costco ones are good.
I've not had a
They're
Costco
more
one.
like cakes.
Are they? Are they the ones with all the stuff in? They're softer,
Yeah.
not just mince. As they've got ones, these extra special excellence ones at the minute, they're about stupid expensive. They're not the cheap ones, they're about £4 for a pack. But they're very, very good.
Are they?
Yeah.
I like this.
Big butts and you cannot lie.
Exactly what I like.
Let's not sing Baby Got Back on the live stream. There we go.
Bullish volume stepping in like that. So this is basically where
It is a Greg's one. It is a Greg's one. So go on.
this is where we this push down that we did get a little bit further to retake the high. It just is that trap sellers stepping in now the buyers. You can see look at the reaction.
Yeah.
So like what was it up? Talking footprint, but that was what I was looking for. That's what I was watching for, is those trap sellers.
Yep. Well, my analysis was that it's likely that would be the end of the move.
Yeah.
But as I say, I'm not that's just my opinion.
Get that off that set of buyers there.
So our bullish golden candle, again, reacting off that level.
Bounce here. No, don't go through. It's coming back down. Go all the way through.
coming back.
It's one tick. There it is. Oh.
Bullish volume. It's fighting it. What we might find here, guys, is yeah, but after such a big move, mate, we could just end up with this next hour of little bit choppy chop at the bottom here.
Bottom out a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
For a reversal. Or continuation either one. Let's see. There he is. One. Come back. Come back.
Slowly, this is doing exactly what I said. It's just gone from 25 in about 8 candles, that went down to 15 on the ATR.
Yeah.
I think, guys, on that basis, I'm probably going to call it a day. Otherwise, we'll sit here watching this chop bit when we're really not necessarily to do that. So, yes, so obviously I took a couple for the live as I showed on the Discord. However, we took the 935 winning trade, took the 1008, which obviously you guys took. It's a great trade. I beat myself on that one. A little bit protecting my profits, and then we've got what's that, 9 o'clock. Yeah, so we've got 9:35, we've got the 10:08, and then we've got another winner, 10:28 there. Hope you've enjoyed the stream, guys. I'm gonna call it a day, and all being well, It is Friday. Fridays are a little bit up and down for me, but all being well, I will be on tomorrow, even if it is a little bit earlier. Try and get on and spend a little bit of time with you. But appreciate you coming on. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe, guys. It helps me an awful lot to keep getting the message out there. And we'll be putting out the recap on yesterday's trades on YouTube shortly, so keep your eye out for that. Any comments, anything like that, please add them on. It all helps. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your trading day. If you are up and you've already hit your profit target, close it, shut it down. GG. Have a good